Hi, I'm here with Stephanie today, and Stephanie is currently undergoing treatment. You're right in the right in the middle of it, halfway mark of chemotherapy for breast cancer. I see you have a wig on already, which is great. Looks terrific.
Thank you.
And I was actually, when I first met Stephanie, I said, "Oh, I see you lost your eyebrows," and she said, "No, it was always like that." So it just goes to show you the things you can learn from the book and the DVD can apply to your life, whether or not you're living with cancer. Actually, we are geared especially towards people going through treatment. But this is a great example of there's something here that you'd like to address that has nothing to do with the chemo.
Exactly.
So we're going to show you how to make the brows look their best as well. And you were saying you had some complexion issues from treatment.
I got a lot of blackheads from treatment, and it leaves terrible marks.
So
all around the chin and up around the hairline.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to advise you to do is use an SPF when you're out in the sun at all to prevent scarring, just until it clears up. And I'm going to show you how, in a very quick and easy way, we're going to use the Mochaccino Goddess Studio Stick. It's a foundation concealer stick, and you can use it everywhere. You can use it around the eyes. You can use it anywhere on the face to even out your complexion. And I'm going to draw it right on your eye first. And this actually does have an SPF 18 in it, which is good if you're trying to protect your skin from the sun. You might as well have it in your makeup too.
Right.
You can just spot check, right on the spot and blend it out. Or you can do it kind of all over, because this is, even though it's so pigmented, it is a light formula. So you can just draw it right on and just blend out.
Cool.
And you don't have to give it too much thought. You can, of course, make sure you're covering up the little spots that bother you.
Right.
And if you want to take a look at the camera, we've used one thing, the Studio Stick in Mochaccino Goddess, around the eyes and on the face to perfect your complexion, hide the little dark spots and acne scars. And now we're ready to play up her features very quickly and easily. I'm going to use the Perfect Eye Wand now as a brow filler, because your skin is darker, your hair is a little bit darker.
Right.
The Miracle Brow would work beautifully, but this will be a little bit more dramatic. Again, whatever you use on your eyebrow, you always want to brush it through. I want you to take a look at the camera so everyone can see the difference with one brow filled and one not filled. We're using a color that's called Perfect because it's not brown, it's not black. It's a perfectly neutral mahogany color. And black would be a little too harsh and a little bit too obvious looking. And brown would probably not be enough. It would probably look a little bit bland. We're going to do the other brow, and then I'll let you take a look.
That's nice.
Thank you. And you have nice big eyes, so you really want a full brow, to extend all the way to frame the entire eye. And it really makes a big difference on the face. Thanks. Now we're going to use the same thing that I used on your eyebrows. We're going to use as an eyeliner. Now Plum Loco, you can use this as a blush, you can use it as an eyeshadow, and you can use it wet as an eyeliner. For a quick fix during the day, just take a blush brush, apply it as a blush. Take a look. And now you can add a little lipstick and mascara and go. And we're going to do a little mascara on the upper lashes. For women, you can use, just a little black mascara to darken the lashes again, even if you're not really into lengthening them. Just to darken the color can really have a great impact on the eyes. And we're going to do a little bit of lip color. I know exactly which color I want to show you. It's a color called Wine, W-H-I-N-E. It looks very dark, but it's actually a very sheer plum color, also kind of like an orchid color. Lip pencil is optional depending on your lips. Your lips are actually very nice and full. So it's really something that you might opt to do for evening, maybe not necessarily for during the day.
Wow, that's nice.
Remember her?
She looks familiar.
Right. One of the quickest, easiest ways to take your day look into evening is to use a cream quad. These are shimmery colors, and you can add them to eyes,
really
cheeks,
nice.
and lips. We're going to use the dark color on your lid. We're going to do a little bit of the white under the brow bone. You can add the white high up on the cheekbone also to give you that kind of dewy high lid effect and play up your bone structure. And then you can use the maroon color to add a little more color to your cheeks too. You can add also a more intense lip color. But in your case, I think the color you have on suits you so well that I'm just going to put some clear gloss on top of it. And clear gloss will just give it a whole different effect and make it look a lot more nighttime. Last but not least, you were asking me about false eyelashes. You've brought a few different styles here, which is great. I like this one. It's very Diana Ross, very glamorous. I try them on before I add any adhesive.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, just make sure that it's a good fit, because if you need to trim it, you don't want there to be adhesive or glue on the lash. You put it as close to the roots of your eyelashes as possible. And I'm just going to go over this with a little bit of liner. If she looked any better,
I'd be in trouble.
you'd be in trouble.